I wanted to show you inside one of our best-selling series. This is our dual reader series. These books are really cool and they're an amazing value. First of all, because they have multiple stories in this one binding, but also because they grow so well with a child, and they're hardcover, so they can be passed down from child to child and they'll last a really long time. So let me show you, this is probably our best value for the dual readers. This is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. It actually has 20 stories in it. It's over 300 pages. It also has this little ribbon bookmark, so you don't have to read the whole thing at bedtime. You can read a couple stories and then mark your place and start where you left off the next day. This book has a read-along CD in it, which is a great tool for teaching kids how to read. And let me show you how cool this book is. It's the Adventures of Apple Tree Farm, so you're following these same characters throughout the whole book, and so you get to know them, and they're very lovable characters. So this book is neat because you can read the top line all the way across throughout the entire story, and the story makes sense. So when a child's a little younger, when they have a shorter attention span, or you're trying to rush at bedtime, you can just read this top line all the way across. This is Apple Tree Farm. On the farm there are 6 pigs. As a child gets a little older, you can add in the bottom line, which just adds in more detail to the story. So you can read, this is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Booth the farmer. She has 2 children called Poppy and Sam and a dog called Rusty. On the farm there are 6 pigs. It grows even further with the child. When a child is first starting to learn how to read, they can read this top line, and then an adult or a parent or an older sibling can read this bottom line. And so it makes a child feel like they're reading a part of this larger story. It's very interactive. As they get better and better, they can read the entire book themselves. So another cool thing about this book is it has a little yellow duck to find on every single page. So all 300 pages of this book have this little yellow duck that you can seek out on it. So this one is the complete book of Farmyard Tales, and I'll show you a couple other of our dual readers. This one is gorgeous. The Usborne Book of Fairy Tales. So this has 6 stories in it. So it has Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, Rumpelstiltskin, and it's the same idea. You can read the top line all the way across and the story makes sense, or you can add in the bottom line. And this book as well has the little yellow duck that you can find on every single page. Another one, the last one, and then I want to show you is our Bible Stories dual reader. This one, like the Farmyard Tales, also has a read-along CD. It has some stories from the Old Testament, and it has some stories from the New Testament. So it has Noah's Ark, it has Jonah and the whale, David and Goliath. Same thing, you can read the top line all the way across, and the story makes sense, or you can add in the bottom line. And I really love the illustrations in this book. Are really neat. So I'll show you some of those real quick. It has the birth of Jesus, it has the Good Samaritan, so lots of stories in this book. Like I said, these books are hardcover and they're very durable, so they'll be in your family to be enjoyed by multiple kids for a very long time.